Blessings, everyone. How are you? I pray your Thursday night is blessed. I pray that you enjoyed your Thursday. I pray that all went well on Thursday for you. I just wanted to say something before I went to bed. And this been bothering me for a long time, There's many years I prayed the same prayer. I pray to God to make me, different, make me whole, make me to the point that I am pleasing to Him. I asked Him to change my ways. I know when I was younger, I didn't care what I've done. I partied a lot. I did what I did, and if I hurt people, I didn't care. I lived my life, it seemed as though to the fullest, and at the time, I really probably didn't care how God felt. But as I grew older, and I started getting closer and closer to God, and I started thinking about what I used to do back in the days, what I've done back in the days, and I don't like it. And I know that I changed, but I haven't changed all the way. I'm keeping it real with you. I used to be a liar. I used to be, I used to hurt people. I didn't care. But now I am older and I'm growing closer to Him. I don't want to be my past any longer. I don't want that. So I've been praying for years and years and years and years for God to, Lord, please change me. I don't like who I was. And who I am now, I feel like I should be better than what I am now. And I keep on because I don't like who I am. No matter how hard I try, no matter how hard I change, I still feel a little bit of me still acting or feeling like that person of the past, who I don't like, who I am ashamed of. Who I am ashamed of. And I keep praying to God. And I'm keep praying to God, please change me. I don't want what I did in my past to condemn me to hell. I please change me. I'm begging God to change me. And I'm crying, I'm praying to Him every night because I don't like who I am. I try to become better every day. But my past, it seems like it hits me. And I'm doing something that I used to do in my past. I don't want to be that. I want to be new, creating me a clean heart and renew a right spirit within me. I keep saying that. Help me. And I was crying and I'm sitting here begging God to change me, help me change because I can't do it by myself. So while I was praying, something told me to open up the Bible, and I opened up the Bible, and it took me to 2 Corinthians, and it says, my grace is sufficient. My grace is sufficient. I'm telling God, okay, but please take this thorn from my side that irritates me, that I suffer from every day. I fight with every day. He said, my grace is sufficient. He said, my grace is enough. He said, I know what you are, what you used to do. He said, I know that's in my past. That's in your past. I don't look at that. I look at you now, how you trying to change. I'm not wanting you to be perfect, because if you was perfect, you wouldn't need me. So my grace is sufficient. My grace is enough. I've forgiven you. I love you. I see how much you try. My grace is sufficient. so I'm sitting here and I'm trying to understand. I know his grace is sufficient, but I want to be better. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better person for God. I want to live for him. I try every day, but this thorn on my side reminds me who I was. It reminds me who I was. But God says, my grace is sufficient. My grace is sufficient. He said, look at that picture back there. That's you. You are a queen. I look at you as a queen. I don't look at your past. I don't look at the filth. I look at you now. My grace is sufficient. So whatever you're going through, if you feel like you want to do better and you can't do better, you try your best to do better, but something keep on hunting you of your past, or you feel like you're not good enough, God is telling you his grace is sufficient. His grace is enough. He don't want you to be perfect. He see that you're changing. He said, don't worry about the thorns on your side. That's a reminder. That's a reminder. My grace is enough. So your grace, God's grace, is enough. Just remember that. I love you. And many blessings to you.